Prince Ziggy says, catch me if you can. Can they? 3 lengths air to the throne. And then comes Red Song right down the outside. But look at Zig go. Prince Ziggy streets them late. And Prince Ziggy won by 3.
Yeah, he's very good, Ziggy. He's probably almost as good a win as he's had. The other little filly, Young Hostess, I thought she was really stiff in that race. I don't know if she would have beat Ziggy, but I think she would have certainly run second if she had any sort of luck at all. And the track was probably a little bit more rain affected when I first thought it was. So both those horses are going great, aren't they? They're taking it in turns who can win, but we'll probably split them up next start. I'll probably take Young Hostess up to Swan Hill to run in the Think Big Classic, which is a race that actually Ziggy won last year. And there's a nice little 1.5 mile race at Sandown. I'll probably take Ziggy to. I think the rain-affected track at Sandown will suit him better than it will suit her. And I think Swan Hill will really suit Young Hostess down to the ground. A couple of other horses I thought went pretty good through the week. Spezia, I thought she was good. She winner just sort of come outside her and sort of give her a little brush, and she just lost that bit of momentum. But I thought she was nice and strong through the line. She was good. She's not far off a win in town, that little mare. Meninga back to the 1300 at Sandown. It's funny that horse, she's had 3 starts at Sandown over 1300 for 2 wins in a second, so just try and find another one of them. But she's going really well, Meninga, and she's probably as sound as we've ever had her, so that's even better. What about, I took Typically Brazen up to Kilmore last week, and I've never had a race meeting like it. It was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and you couldn't see 50 metres in front of you. And the race caller was calling the race, and they said, they're racing. You didn't even know what they were, and we could see the horses the last 50 metres or so. And she only just got beaten. She was in front, and when she came out of the fog, she was in front. Then two of them just caught her, and she ran a really close up third. So a bit of a frustrating horse, that horse. She's not far off the mark. You can see she's probably as good a maidener as they're getting around. She just can't quite put her head in front. So not sure where she'll go now, but I'll just try and trying to find a little maidener somewhere and see if I can't win with her. Yeah, really quiet week on the actual racetrack this week. We raced a few this week, and I'm going to have an absolute heap of horses racing next week. But through the week this week, I was looking at maybe running 1 or 2 at Geelong on Friday, but we had a real lot of wet weather here through the week, and I just missed a gallop with a couple of horses, so I just couldn't take them there with only 1 gallop under their belt. So we'll miss this week, and we'll race these horses next week. So you won't find much to follow this week.
G'day guys, welcome to Around the Stables. This week's horse, pretty obviously Prince Ziggy, who took out the Sky Heights Stayers final. It's a race that Jamie sort of wanted to win for a while now, and yeah, it was great that the old horse could do it on Friday night. I thought it was a great ride from Zach. He sort of took the bull by the horns and took the race upon himself. When there was no speed, he didn't sit back waiting for the race to unfold. He sort of took it upon himself, and he sort of let Zig do the rest. He was quite sort of tough from the 600. He sort of had a challenger sort of come at him, and then he fought it off, and then he was quite dominant in the straight. So Zach sort of couldn't pull him up through the line. So yeah, he seems to have been sort of his best form as he's been for his whole career. He's taken out 11 races now, so he's been a monstrous horse for the stable, and yeah, we certainly love him here at Emsley Lodge. Where to next? There's a couple of races. There's obviously the Swan Hill race. There's that, and then I think there's another race at Sandown. So yeah, there's plenty of options for him. So yeah, we'll just sort of try to find the right race for him. But I think wherever we take him, he'll be mighty competitive on his last start. And yeah, God bless him.
G'day guys, Big Jobs here again. We've got something special for you this week. With Ziggy winning the Sky Heights Stayers final last week, well, we're going Sky Heights this week. We've got Aloof in at Sunny Coast on Friday, race 8, number 1. That's money for jam. So that's why we punt, put food on the table, chockies in the fridge. Cheers guys.
Hey guys, haven't been on the video for a while, but been riding a lot of horses lately, and been getting pretty close, but haven't really quite chopped the winner up, except I rode at Ballarat last Friday for Paddy Payne Senior, and I managed to get the win on a little filly called Ronay. She was really quite tough that day. She'd been pretty close previously in her last starts, and she loves the synthetic at Ballarat, so she really loved the synthetic on Friday and ended up pipping it on the line, and she was a really lovely horse to ride. And I want to thank all the connections of Ronay and Paddy Payne for putting me on. Hopefully I should be getting back on that next start at Ballarat on the synthetic again, so hopefully we can make it 2 of 2. But yeah, so been riding a lot, been very, very busy here down at the farm, doing lots of trials and lots of gallops here, so hopefully I can get the momentum back up and keep going on from where I was at Ballarat on Friday. But yeah, so it was really good of Ziggy also throughout the week to get the win at Cranbourne. He ran really well, so hopefully the team can keep this going and we'll have a really nice winter. But yeah, hopefully you guys keeping nice and warm in this cold weather, and I'll catch you guys later.
Yeah, that's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. Really good result through the week, a couple of these horses, and as I said last week, we've probably got 4 or 5 genuine city grade horses, certainly midweek city grade horses in the stable at the moment, and hopefully we can sort of put a few wins together in town in the next sort of 3 to 4 weeks. Big Swan Hill Carnival next weekend, so I reckon we're almost going to have 1 runner every day, which is going to be a nightmare. So myself and James will be doing a few miles going up and down the highway, but I reckon we'll probably have 8 or 10 runners next week, so a lot worthwhile following, and I think there's 3 or 4 of them that are going to be real live chances in good races, so really looking forward to a busy week next week. Just trying to get warm this week. It's been absolutely freezing. I think it was 3 degrees here this morning, so, and pouring rain, so anyway, hopefully Swan Hill will be nice and warm. Until next week, see you later.
I think Jamie's talking absolute rabble. Oh, here it is. It is racing again. Yep. Beautiful. Are we doing it right here? We can do it in front. It's a bit sunny. It's a bit sunny.